Milwaukee looking at who they've got. Vaughn is out there with Ennis. Then it's Miles Plumlee. Then it's Kyle Seaman. And it's O'Brien in a power forward.
Yeah, easy call.
Yeah, you can hear the smack all the way over here where we are.
I know what goes to make you guys happy, and to make you guys day, and to make you guys smile, and also make this my dream job.
That free throw missing. Well, you look back on the Thunder last season, and the theme was injuries. Too many injuries to the bulk of their core.
And, you know, the big three, Durant, Westbrook, and Ibaka, all missed significant time. Only Westbrook of those three was able to finish the season.
So he can't get either to fall.
And listen, those injuries really did the Thunder in. I mean, at no time during the season did they ever really get a chance to gel and play any stretch of games with their entire roster.
Green's gotten everything to drop so far, shooting 4 of 4. Plumlee. It's good to assist that time for Ennis. Now, here's Thomas.
You know, every franchise will have a year that is just lost to injuries. I mean, it happens. The hard part of it for the Thunder is that it happened while so many of their stars are in their prime.
And they're going to have a hard time climbing back into this game if they continue to defend like that.
Passes it to Plumlee. And foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot 2. Well, it was a season last year of heartbreaking change with the Thunder narrowly missing the playoffs as the Pelicans beat them out for that 8th position.
Yeah, and they were teetering back and forth on that 8th spot for most of the year. Ultimately, they just couldn't hold on to that final playoff spot.
Plumlee hits them both.
Guys, for the Thunder, that playoff miss was the first time they didn't make the postseason since their first year in Oklahoma. Fans have really been spoiled with how successful the Thunder have been of late. Well, I tell you what, that's too good a look to pass up there. Even though it didn't go, that's one you got to take.
Nice shot by Singler. And the Thunder with the possession here. Thomas with the ball, now guarded by Ennis. On the wing, James. And again, it's Oklahoma City.
And the Western playoffs just, it seemed a bit amiss without having the Thunder involved. Westbrook, I tell you what, he did everything he could to try and carry that injured group into the postseason last year, but it just wasn't to be.
Here's Vaughn. He's guarded by Cousins. Offensive rebound. O'Brien, no good. For Oklahoma City, they've gone 3 of 4 in field goal attempts since getting things started here in the 4th. Wasted no time on that one.
The D has gotten a little lax defending the three-point shot at that end.
Yeah, 3 of the last 5 baskets they've allowed come from beyond.
Here's Vaughn. Back to Singler. Wide open look. It falls for his 7th bucket of the contest. He's 7 for 9. Just under 2.5 minutes gone here in the final quarter. Here's LeBron. Good with the fadeaway.
Just carrying the load right now offensively, guys. He is not wasting any chances.
From where I sit, Greg, it's a simple deduction. If they want things to be easy on themselves here late, make sure he has the ball.
They get a hand on it. Stolen by Thomas. And here we go. Cousins heading to the hoop. And that one's good. 19 points for LeBron.
I'm sorry, that's poor defense down low again. It's been a mismatch thus far in the paint.
I'd agree with you, and I don't think they expected this one to be a game where they would get battered inside like they have.
One made 3 formed for the game. Does he focus closer in? Let's see.
Wasted no time on that shot, but it's off the mark. Milwaukee's gotten off to an 0-for-2 start from downtown here in the 4th quarter. Ennis misses.
That's what we call good defense in the paint. Worth its weight in gold.
It absolutely is, and maybe even more than that. I mean, you saw it right there. Without his presence, that's an easy basket.
A different look for Oklahoma City. Towns comes in for DeMarcus Cousins. And Georgia subbed in for Gordon Hayward. The Bucks also with the sub. Inglis checked in. Not much more is there to say about LeBron James, Clark. Incredible consistency, unbelievable athleticism. He just is a marvel in every way the longer he plays.
Kevin, when you look at his career averages, I mean, just off the charts, and he has the same unbelievable year every year. The consistency, phenomenal.
Clark, they've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a little bit of cottonmouth here. Dry spell for sure.
It's stolen by Green. Here's Towns. Terrific assist, a nice finish. Solid play all around.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Yeah, you can't say that with enough emphasis. I mean, the defenders are just not being aggressive enough down low. You got to play with some physicality in the paint.
Now here's Ennis. Defense is right there. A tad short, but it's good off the front iron.
That's a tough shot down there, but I love how he kept his eye on the rim and dropped it in.
Thomas kicks to Towns. Good, and the assist goes to Thomas. Thomas got his 4th assist in this one.
Yeah, I love the communication and the chemistry between those teammates.
And here's Ennis. Plumlee with the screen. Here's Vaughn. Comes up empty off the pick. Oklahoma City has gotten off to a great start from three-point range in the final quarter. They're a perfect 3 of 3. Thomas, that's good.
We're seeing the shots start to fall for them now.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, this has been an extremely efficient second half for them up to this point.
Ennis kicks to Plumlee, and he dunks it down.
Explosive leaping ability.
Oh, that was pretty, and he just has that, Clark, that effortless knack for getting inside.
And guys, how about how fearsome he is at times? I mean, you'd hate to be the guy tasked with guarding him.
Well, I tell you what, when you get this kind of effort and efficiency from him, they're a really hard team to beat.
The pass to Vaughn from downtown, and he gets it to go.
A wide open 3. They need much better communication defensively.
Towns, the pass to James. Unloads from 13. Will not go. This is off the front iron. The Bucks have gone 6 of 12 from the field here in the 4th, and even 50%. Ennis with the ball. Now Thomas defending. Ennis kicks to O'Brien. Here's Vaughn. James covering. They grab their own miss.
Come on.
On the way up, that'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here.
So I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
Yeah, if you're going to foul, then make sure that you don't give a chance for the and one.
Shooting for Oklahoma City, Miles Plumlee. 2 shots.
And the first one at the line is good.
And I think everyone knew the Bucks would be much improved last season, but to see the jump into the middle of the playoff picture, I think that took everybody by surprise.
Gordon Hayward's checked in for Oklahoma City. And Milwaukee with a change here too. Middleton's checked in. He doesn't get the second one. For the Bucks, their improvement, usually you see incremental progress even after losing key players.
I might as well start now. So you guys expect to see more Call of Duty content.
They shot up the standing.
And part of that, Kevin, was just growing as a team, coming together, and also improving the roster. Another part was that they were better than their record showed 2 years ago. Player development is part of the improvement.
It's rebounded by Towns. Towns has got his 5th rebound in this one. So the whistle blows on the shot, and 2 free throws for the contact right there.
You know, there are those who wonder if Gordon Hayward can lead a team to the promised land. However, as just a sophomore, he led a non-powerhouse college to a championship game. So, in fact, they were just 1 basket away from winning it all.
The Bucks making a switch here. Monroe's checked in. Hayward hits them both. Going back to Hayward, he took that buzzer-beating half-court shot, Clark, that would have won his school the championship. You actually called that game, and It did hit the backboard and rim, but unfortunately did not go in.
Well, Hayward's the kind of guy who's willing to put his team on his back and try to carry them. He's willing to take that responsibility on. Whether he can deliver at the highest level, time will tell.
You can't afford to be playing that loose right now.
Definitely not. I mean, things have to be tight. You want to be playing smart, high-level basketball. You don't want to be brain fading right now.
There's the dish to Towns. That's good. And it's Thomas picking up the assist. And that's 10 points for Karl Anthony Towns. To the middle. Here's Middleton. And he jams it after taking the nice feed on the run.
Kevin, he's been a bright spot in what's otherwise been a little bit of a struggle for this team.
The shot by Hayward, wide open. And again, it's Oklahoma City. Here's Ennis. Here's the screen. He dishes it to Middleton. Shakes off the strong D and gets to the bucket for 2. Middleton's got 4 points now in the quarter. Oklahoma City's gotten in the groove from three-point range. They are 4 for 4 since the third quarter ended. The Bucks have gone 8 of 16 from the field in the fourth, exactly 50%. Got a piece of it. Hayward comes with the double team. Out of bounds, Oklahoma City takes possession. The Thunder shooting just phenomenal here tonight. 73% from the field. Outside Thomas. And he buries that one, circling the rim on the way down. Here's Ennis. 1:33 left in the fourth quarter of this one. He feeds it to Monroe. And stolen by Hayward.
Oh, no.
One team is just completely classing the other tonight. Spirited performance, and it really ignited what is turning out to be a monster win here for Oklahoma City.
And they could do no wrong today, Steve. That's right. This was a team performing to its Clark fullest capabilities.
Yeah, and a very satisfying win for him, too. A game to remember, and on the other side, definitely one you want to forget as soon as possible.
And when you look back at this one, what an amazing performance this was for Curry. You have to focus on the steals he came up with. They were huge factors in the end result.
There's a screen. Towns comes with a double team. Middleton with it. Now defended by Hayward. 6 on the shot clock. Inside, up off the screen. And the layup is up and in.
In that tight, with that much of an advantage height-wise, there's just not a lot the defense can do.
Now here's Thomas. Defense is right there. Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Ennis kicks to Middleton. It's good. The assist that time from Ennis.
And that's what you want to see. Good, fundamental, sound basketball with the bounce pass.
On the wing, Green from past the arc. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Green. Six seconds left in the fourth quarter. So no problem for Oklahoma City as they get the win. And the outcome of this one was never in doubt.
Yeah, they were clicking in every way. I mean, all cylinders go. No question.
Football, congratulations.
The 2K Sports post-game show.
Thank you, Kevin. And now we get a chance to present our Jordan Player of the Game, Stephen Curry. We watched a marvelous third quarter from him, and he basically put the game on ice at that point. And from that point on, they were in control.
He was dead on from the field tonight, guys. I'd call his performance economical because they...
And that brings us to the end of our broadcast for this evening. For Kenny Smith, Shaquille O'Neal, Kevin Harlan, and our illustrious 2K Sports crew, this is Ernie Johnson saying good night, and we'll see you again soon, but not soon enough.